Good morning to our online viewers and welcome back to day 2 of the Ignition Group World Cup Polocrosse. I'm sitting here with Lucy Grills, the captain of the Australian ladies team. Good morning, Lucy.
Morning, Richard.
Lucy, you've been out to South Africa a couple of times now. I know you were here for the high goal last year. How many times have you been here?
I was actually counting the other day. I think this might be trip number 7 or 8 now.
Okay, so this is all familiar territory for you then.
Yeah, it's getting there. The high goal's been awesome the last couple of years just to familiarise ourselves with Shongwini and the horses and the people. So, it's great to be back again.
You guys, Australia had a good win yesterday. You obviously got a lot of interest in this next game coming up, Zambia versus the USA, the two sides USA that you played yesterday and Zambia that you'll meet on Monday. That's going to be a big game for you on Monday, I know that. But you obviously got a lot of interest in this game coming up then.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of interest in every game. We like to sit and watch and enjoy the Polocrosse and also see what people are doing, what their plans are, and just, enjoying the atmosphere and the vibe that is here at Shongwini.
Yeah, I must say your game today against the UK came out firing yesterday against Zambia. I think they surprised everybody and took it to them in the first couple of chukkers.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked red hot yesterday. So, big game for us. We've got a couple of hours to prepare and, horses are looking good and the team's, having a great time here. So it's just, an enjoyable time to get on and play Polocrosse, really.
Your horses all came through all right yesterday? You got no injuries, no worries?
No worries for us, which was great. So our horse care team and the vets here have been doing an amazing job just keeping everything ticking along and looking nice and fresh. So we're very happy.
And your team's had a good time so far? Everybody been looking after you? Are you impressed with the show that the Polocrosse organisers have put on this side?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's one thing. Once you come to a high goal here, you kind of know what to expect, but this year they've gone above and beyond. It's been outstanding. The hospitality from when we landed, the team spent a couple of days up at Jurassic Park Polo with Selby and Jackie Williamson, so that was an awesome way to kickstart our campaign. And then we came back down to Shongwini, and hospitality is second to none here in South Africa, so it's been awesome.
Lucy, if I recall correctly, this is your third World Cup, is that right?
Yes, this is my third.
And so far, how does it compare?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, the joy of playing in a home World Cup, is something that not everyone gets to experience. So that was special. But third time around, this is shaping up to be pretty cool.
Your team, is everybody gelled? Everybody, obviously, you've spent a lot of time together. You've got some experienced players. You've also got some relatively new players. I think this is Lindsay's first World Cup.
Yep. Yeah, it's been awesome. So we named our team late last year and we've sort of caught up at least once a month since October last year. All of us girls are quite similar and, I'm a little bit older, Sam and I are a bit older, but we've spent a lot of time together, played a lot of Polocrosse together. Linz and I obviously came over last year and did high gold together, which was an awesome stepping stone. And the boys, they've played a lot of Polocrosse with and against each other for a long time. And, it really helps that we're actually really good mates off the field as, teammates on the field. So, it's an enjoyable time. And with our coach and manager and stuff, it's just, it's really easy to turn up and play Polocrosse when you've got great people around you.
And obviously you've got the advantage of your brother Jimmy being the captain of the men's team, so it's all in-house family affair.
Yeah, so Jim lives and breathes Polocrosse, there's no doubt about that. He loves it, thinks about it day and night. I'm probably a bit more casual than he is, so it's cool to have him. Everyone's completely invested in the team, but Jim, there's not many scenarios he hasn't played out in his head before they happen. So it's a good way to be, I think, and it really works for him. And I think his performance yesterday was a good start.
Lucy, one of the advantages, obviously, that the Southern African teams have got is that we've got Zimbabwe, we've got Zambia, South Africa, all in relatively close proximity to each other. So we get opportunity to play a lot more international Polocrosse maybe than Australia does, because really you've got New Zealand on your doorstep other than having to travel quite far.
Yeah. So in the lead up to this, we played New Zealand in New Zealand, and then they came back to Australia and played. So that was awesome just to play that international style of Polocrosse and have that country versus country rivalry. Last year we had a Rest of the World series in Australia, which brought players from all over the world down, and that was awesome. It was so good to get out and play a lot of different styles of polocrosse. I think you'll see when you're watching all the countries, everything's just slightly different. So yeah, to have them all there and on our doorstep and on our horses was a good stepping stone and lead up that we've used towards this World Cup, definitely.
I'm just looking on screen there. We can see that the players are warming up. Do you have a specific routine that you go through before a pre-game routine?
Yeah, I do personally. It starts very early in the morning, and generally it's not the way I want to start the day, but I get very nervous. So when I know when I'm nervous and I'm physically sick, it's a good start to the day. I know it sounds weird, but that's sort of where it kicks off. But getting ready, I like to do, because in Australia we do all our own stuff, so I like to do my tail, I like to do my bandages. I left bandage first, so left front, left back, right front. And then, just when I go to put my boots on, it's always left boot first. But yeah, that's about it really.
Horse and rider, same sequences.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, got to keep it in line.
Lucy, on screen there we can see the Zambian supporters getting out. They become known around the world as probably the loudest and most vociferous supporters going. Does it bring a different atmosphere to the games?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think, you can't really hear who they're cheering for. It just sounds like they're cheering. So, yeah, all the better the sound. And it's, they're very entertaining. It was cool listening. We sat near them yesterday and listened to them cheering for Zambia. So, yeah, it's awesome to see countries get behind their players. And, yeah.
I must say, one of the things that I've felt at this World Cup when you talk about supporters is the stadium atmosphere that they've managed to create around the field. We've got stands all the way down one side. We've got hospitality tents down the other side. Big screen TVs either end of the field. It's quite unique.
Yeah, it's awesome. You're right out there and you feel like it's a bit of a cauldron. And, yeah, it's very special. I know that, we have nationals and things in Australia, which have a lot of people around, but the hype around one field and the quality of Polocrosse, it's just, unmatched.
There we can see the teams coming onto the field now, everybody looking very smart. Is this the stage when the nerves are really hitting?
No, so for me, they hit at 6 o'clock in the morning, and when you ride out, you just have, for me, I have an intense sense of pride, all the work you've done, you ride out. From here, it's pretty straightforward. It's a simple game. You just got to win the ball and do the best you can with it. So this is the moment that you start to whack a smile on your face and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's commonly known in Polocrosse, it's a possession game. Basically, if you get possession and you convert that possession to goals, you'll win most of the games you play. As you said, though, the question is getting to the ball, and that's where all the horsepower comes in, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And we've found with our Aussie horses that we've drawn here, we've got some exceptional horses, exceptional line-out horses. I know I'm sitting on a couple in the ladies section that are very nice. Been lucky enough to ride one from Peter Choice and one from the King family, and I'd take them home in my suitcase if I could.
So if anyone knows, Peter Choice is a local Polocrosse horse breeder here that brought a stock horse in from Australia, and he's used that to influence his line of horses. That's definitely coming through in terms of the Polocrosse that South Africa's playing as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the mare that I rode in the last chucky yesterday, Jalapeno, she looks like a bit of a stock horse breed. I know she's a bit of a mix, and I've seen some progeny from her. I've seen some photos of them, and by another stock horse from Australia. So it's really cool to see that breed coming in here, and I think the mix of them with the thoroughbreds is, the horse flesh this time as against 2015 has just got better and better.
I can't agree with you more. I mean, I think the horses have all looked very impressive, and thanks very much, Lucy. Thanks for your time.
No worries.
We're handing over to them to start singing the national anthems
Beautiful.
on field. Thank you.
Thanks.
As well. And now for the Zambia national anthem.
Okay, hello and welcome everyone at home. We're about to get underway with this first game for Sunday morning here at Chongwani, the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup 2024, Zambia versus the UK. Thanks very much to Richie and Lucy for a great little interview there. A lot of good insights from Lucy. She's certainly got plenty to USA it is, Zambia versus USA. And of course, yeah, as I said, Lucy Gould, she's got a lot of great insights to share about the sport of polocrosse and being successful at it. And she is one of the most successful lady players I think we've ever produced in Australia and also around the world. She's at her third World
section
Cup.
or team captain.
She's at her third World Cup and she's going to be hoping to win an away one, as all the teams are for sure. So it won't be too long. We'll be underway. The umpires are just going to have a little chat to the players. And the lineup will be for the USA ladies section. We'll have Megan Swift in the 1, Dory Johnson in the 2, Catalina will be the 3, and for the Zambians it will be Kelly Kreiner, Celicia Jacobs, and Lauren Summers. That is how they will line up. We've got two very good umpires here, Paddy O'Sullivan from South Africa, local man, and Nigel Watson from New Zealand. Umpires just having a quick chat to them, and we'll be underway here very, very shortly. For everyone at home, my name is Matt Johnson. I'm from Australia, and I'll bring you this first game here on the live stream for the Ignition Group 2024 Polocrosse World Cup.
Table. Ready. Right, walk in slowly. Walk in slowly.
All right, here we go. We're about to line up with our first one of the game. First one of Sunday. Time on call. Ball in. Where is it? Knocked down the Zambian side, and it's that lady, Celicia Jacobs, jumping forward. Picks up a nice ball. Throws the pass out now. Who's going to come up with this one? It's gone to the number 1, Kreiner. Kelly Kreiner, the number 1 and goal thrower, looking to open her account for Sunday. Kreiner, she weaves away downtown. She's copping plenty from Catalina. Big game yesterday from Liner, but Kreiner was very solid as well. But Kelly Kreiner, she switches to the goalpost, and she'll throw goal number 1, 1-0. Zambia draw first blood in this one. They finished off very, very strong yesterday, and it looks like they're starting today in the same vein. Good pick up in the middle there by Celicia Jacobs.
Well done, everyone. It was the best line out the whole weekend. Wait here, and he'll call you in. Come up.
Go back to the lineup with umpire Nigel Watson from New Zealand. Ball looks pretty good. Line looks pretty straight. Ball in now. Where is it? This time it's on the UK side. It's going to be Swift driving for it. Megan Swift now the number 1. Swift heading away downtown on the Bay Pony. Megan Swift, nice looking style of a pony too. This one of Swift's looks like it's got plenty of buttons as well. In behind the plate she goes now. Swift forward. She travels to the line. She bounces. She traps. Whistle, whistle, whistle. We'll wait for the call of the umpire.
Before the line, you got to bounce it in the box.
Bounced before the line was the call from umpire Paddy O'Sullivan.
Wait.
For anyone not aware, that bounce has to actually go over the line. You've got to bounce it into the box. So this will be a Lauren Summers ball from the 30-yard line. She regathers on the second bounce. Now she gets to travel downtown. She'll look for a number 1, but the pass isn't quite on just yet. Now it is. Pass across to Kreiner. She's driving downtown, but she's got Catalina locked right up beside her. Kreiner takes the bounce just like she's meant to into the box this time now. Kelly Kreiner drives forward, thinks about the back end, but look at the turn on the pony. And Kelly Kreiner will throw goal number 2 for Zambia, 2-0. Lovely push button turn on that pony of Kelly Kreiner's. A beautiful right-hand turn away from the racket.
Right, find each other
Grindle
once.
made
And
a
walk in,
mistake from
please,
there.
slowly.
Well,
Slowly, keep
UK,
going.
they had a possession, but they just didn't execute. Now this one.
Stop one, stop, stop. Stop.
Oh, I tell you what, Katie, this morning when I woke up, I didn't see this coming.
Stop.
All right, we're
Stop.
lining up in front
Stop.
of us over here now on the commentators. Yeah.
Together, together
Kelly
once.
Craino wants the ball. She gets it. Oh, no, goes over the back again in the middle. They can't hold on. Catlina looking there, but it's Lauren Summers. She picks it up. Summers holds on to it. She is forced out on the outside by Lana as she works her way through. Oh, lovely little pass. A snap and a trap there. Beautiful riding Craino. Craino for the goal. 3 goals plays against 2 as the Zambian side get on.
3-2's the score. What a
Okay,
good
now,
first
John,
chucker we have here. Neck and neck, one end to the other.
Okay, you lost the picture a bit last time.
Lovely horse
Come
flesh
forward
out
to her.
there. They all look presented
Okay,
very
stop.
nicely this morning.
Nigel will call you in.
Okay, line looks good. Ball goes in. It's there for the lady Jacobs. Alicia Jacobs, the number 2 for Zambia. They're starting to fire now. Puts the pass across the corner. Oh no, she's made a meal of it. It's gone to ground. And who's going to have first call? Might be Jacobs, but I think the sideline will beat them.
Horse, I think. Line up. Same rules apply. Further back. Girls. Stand one. Stand. Stand.
All right, ball in again now. All 6 it was. Kicked out by the horses. And I
Line up
reckon
again.
we
Further
might have
back,
to take
please.
2.
Hold it. Further back. Further back. Okay, one's you're going to stand now.
Take 2. We'll line them up again.
Stand. Stand. Come next to
3-2
her.
it is,
Come.
Zambia away early in this
Come.
one. First of 6 chuckers here, ball in. There it's out the back for Liner and Summers. Liner drives hard, horse kicks it along. Catlina, great pick up. Big pick up there from Catlina. Looks for a few breaks on the ponies now. Plenty of breaks on that ponies. It had its shoes redone for sure. Now, Liner, she'll travel downtown. Catlina, she's got Kelly Crinell locked up beside of her, but Liner, she's doing the ball carrying. She's large and in charge. Now they come at her. They hunt in pairs, the Zambians. Liner, she's getting driven towards the sideline. I tell you what, the gate's shutting on her at the moment. Now she gets a bit of a burst clear and forward she goes. Good bit of work from her. Number 2, Dory Johnson, took away a couple of players. This is Catlina, the 3, the ball carrier here for the USA. The line comes up on her very quickly. The lovely pass across to Swift and no goal. Harry Kirk as we're joined by the man Harry Kirk.
Carry here. Carry. Here we go. Okay, 10 meters. That's right. Fine. From there. Come, we'll start.
End of chucker number 1. A great chucker to open proceedings up
We'll
here.
start here.
3-2 it is. Zambia, the USA. USA just, they had a couple of visits where they didn't come away with the goals, and that was costly in that chucker. And the men will ride out now.
Keep it. One second. Can't sit in the box, eh? Okay, must.
Out they come for the USA. We will have Braxton Hamlin, Carl Barlow, and Houston Hutchison. That's how they line up. Who's coming up for Zambia, Harry?
Next one. Actually, no. I think there was one open. So I'm struggling with the horse a bit there. Catch.
For the Zambian side, it will be Mikey Cronor, Phil Sharcraft, and Damien Harris. That's how they line up.
Will you take a penalty one there and then I'll come here? Okay. Lana's working nicely. Except that one there. Because you didn't remember them. Yeah, 100%. Guys, we're going to start there with a penalty one, but before we get there, stand by. The lineouts here where they officially are, the girls did very well.
Paddy O'Sullivan, he just lays down the law, he gives the men the same space he gave the women, and we'll be underway here. The lineups have been very good so far. Paddy O'Sullivan is very big on his lineups.
Oh, they're all going to be blue, boy. I left the ball in. Did you pick it up? Oh, okay. You really want
it? Wait for their decision on how they're going to start this one. It will be a Zambian ball, the carryover penalty from the first chugger, Harry.
Okay, nudge. Start in there. Penalty one going out.
Righto, it's going to be Harris ball. Damien Harris, the number 3, the back row for Zambia, gets his first touch for the game. He gives the pass off now to Cronor. He'll do the ball carrying, and he does it well. Pardon me, Mikey Cronor now, he weaves his way downfield, he travels forward hard. This is Mikey Cronor, he goes to the line, he bounces, he regathers. Look at the footwork from the pony from Cronor, and he'll make no mistake to throw goal number 4, 4-2.
Wait for me, eh? I'll call you in only when you walk. When I call you, walk.
Righto, now we have the first lineup for the men's. As we said, the carryover penalty, if anyone's not aware, if the penalty is not executed before the end of the chucker, that penalty carries over to the next chucker. So that's what happened there before. Ball in. Ooh, might have been back out over, but no. Yep.
Hold time.
We'll have a lineup again. We'll wait for the call of the umpire. The umpire's laying down the law here at the moment.
Wait. Walking.
Wait is the call from umpire O'Sullivan. Now the ball goes in. That's the big man in the middle. That is Carl Barlow with a nice snap in the middle for the USA. Carl Barlow, he travels forward looking for Hamlin. The pass up over the top. Hamlin, nice little snap down. Beautiful work from the USA connection. Braxton Hamlin looking for his first one of the game. He threw plenty yesterday, Hamlin, and he's got plenty more in his racket, that's for sure. Braxton Hamlin now up over the top. The overhander. Go, 4-3 Zambia.
Wait!
Okay, line up now, ball in. There we go. Braxton Hamlin, he'll remember that one for a while. Gets a snap off Cronor. That doesn't happen too often. But we have a whistle. We'll wait for the call, the umpire.
This way.
I believe it might have been a little bit of illegal riding. Just bumped into the back of that pony. We like to look after these horses in the sport of polocrosse. So the players will hit each other as hard as they like, but we like to keep the bumps on the horses to the minimum. Okay, so this will be Hamlin with the free throw. He takes it down, he regathers nicely. He'll have to tussle with Damien Harris. Dums Harris, the better of the Harris brothers. He should be a great game.
Stop next to him. Get closer and stop. I haven't called you in, guys.
Okay, now far side, ball in, high off the rackets it goes. Who's got it? That's that man, Philly Sharcraft, but he didn't have it for long. He got it taken off him. He'll have first call back on it. Philly Sharcraft, nice little pick up on the half volley. He gives it straight off to Harris. He said, your job's to man up, Philly Sharcraft. I'll do the carrying. Mikey Kronos had come back and said, no, I will do the carrying, actually. All right, this is Mikey Kronos. He's got the whole field to go now. He travels downtown. Look at the big man. He just stands up the iron. You can't reach his racket. Kronos, forward he goes. I tell you what, nice bit of horse work there from Houston Hutchison. Just slowed him down a little bit, but Kronos makes no mistakes with the bounce. And we'll just have a little bit of time off. Just a little slip from the pony. Pony looks okay, and I'm sure Mikey will be all right.
Take time, boss. Take time. Take time. You got your horse. Sorry, boss. Ish. On his nuts. His nuts. Okay, Nudge. Nudge. Nudge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We'll give him a penalty 1 from there, eh? Penalty 1 from there for red. Okay, penalty 1 from here, eh? Okay, so you're going to defend the goal.
Okay, so the call from the umpire is just a little insight for the people at home. We have got one of the umpires mic'd up coming through to us, so we can hopefully give you a bit of an insight. So he's setting a penalty 1 to Zambia. Just no fault of anyone there. That horse just slipped, and so we have to restart with the ball. We'll just wait for these cameras to switch back on, and we'll see how we're going. We've got a good view of the Kiwi crowd over there, the team and crowd.
It'll be from the spot, eh, where you fell, yeah? But he'll probably throw it straight in. So as long as you 10 from here, so you can come in a little bit, eh?
Yeah, we'll see a few of those Kiwis in action later on today.
Okay.
They had a great game yesterday, really good close game against Ireland. They came away with the winners in the end. And yeah, it should be a good game of Polocrosse from them. I think they might have Zimbabwe today, and that'll be a cracker. That will be another just about game of the day, I'd reckon.
Okay, red,
I'll tell you what, this one's shaping up pretty good. 4-all, second chucker. As I said, the US started very well yesterday against Australia as well. Let's see if they can keep it rolling this time and push Zambia all the way to the end, and if not, beat them. So we're going to have, this will be Mikey Kronos, takes the little free throw, regathers. As we said, the horse just slipped there. There was no fault of anyone, so Kronos will just pick up where he left off, and that was with the ball in racket, and he throws it up over the top, Kronos, and puts him back in front at 5-4.
Okay, guys, you're creeping a little bit, eh? 1s, 2s, get back. 2s. Yeah, get next to him and walk it in. You've got to work together.
All right, they line up now with umpire Watson, ball in, down the tunnel, and where is it? It went into Sharcraft. He gave it straight back to Harris. Philly Sharcraft, a couple of good possessions early in this one. Damien Harris, he'll give it off now to Kronos, likes to do the carrying. He gets travelling downtown. Kronos, Mikey Kronos, got a tussle with Hutchison now. Houston Hutchison, he goes forward. Kronos, he takes the bounce. He runs around the front. He'll throw goal number 6, 6-4.
Choose. You must stay further back. Okay, you're cramping. Other 2. Where's the other 2? Stay back. Give him room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Harry Kirker this morning. 6 plays 4.
Stop. Stop. Red 1. Okay, get next to him. Walk it in.
All right, so it's now in the racket here. That is number 1 and goal shooter for USA. Might be the number 3 shirt. Hamlin, down the middle he goes, looking to get in the goal scoring area. Finds a bounce down. He's met there by Harris over the top. No time to waste. Goal number 5. Quick one there, USA. 6 plays 5 to score.
6-5 and a lovely goal from Hamlin. He just took his time, bided his time, made his way downtown and pushed the button when he had to. And stood up in the irons and put it up over the top for goal number 5. 6-5.
Right. He'll call you in.
So 6-5. We're nearly within back within 1 here. Well, we are back within 1 as ball goes down the tunnel. Chucker number 2 it is. Oh, the USA number 1 gets a racket to it. Out in front it goes. It could roll into the goal scoring area. Oh, Hamlin polos the ball along. Nicely done. Picks it up now. This to be the equaliser. Braxton Hamlin.
Blue one.
High one over the top, but there's a whistle on.
Blue. Which way is blue going? Okay, penalty one from there. Hitting a horse with a racket. Blue one. You. Nigel will show you the mark over there.
So there was a little bit of a penalty in back play there, and we'll just see with the way which one's going. Looks like it's going to go Zambian way. Mikey Krynor's got the ball in his racket and he doesn't want to give it up. So Krynor takes the free, and he might have caught him all napping, has he? But that might be Chucker. Chucker. Time at the end of 2. 2 down, 4 to come. 6-5 Zambia over the USA.
So we just look at some of the highlights from Chucker number 2 with a nice goal from Krynor. Hamlin.
You happy that penalty was taken? He caught it.
And Mikey Krynor, another calm, collected goal here. So a good chucker there from both sides, pretty evenly poised.
It's working very nicely.
And a scoreline of 6-5 at the end of chucker number 2. Now Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup.
Keep forgetting to point and then lift my racket up. There's a sort of new break.
Impressive looking mullet on the young man there, relaxing on the beanbags. Looks like he's enjoying proceedings this morning.
He'd nearly have to be a Kiwi, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you'd have to think so.
So probably an unexpected start here for some of the players and coaches out here. US sticking it to the Zambia. It's good to see.
All happy? You happy? You happy? Okay, one thing from us, the 2s, you're putting too much pressure at the line out here. You're trying to stand where the 1s should be. Give them space. You've got, remember, when I call you in, you've got room to come in now. Okay, that's why we're doing it. Right. Good. Walk in, walk.
So we're underway. Ball goes down the tunnel. It's out the back. Ah, it was the ladies to see it first from Zambia. Number 3 in back rower there, Jacobs. She couldn't handle it, so now it's in the racket of the number 2 shirt. Logan across there to Kelly Crane, all right in front. Goal Zambia. 7 plays 5.
All good.
Righto, they line up this time. The USA remain unchanged with Megan Swift, Ori Johnson and Kat Liner. And for the Zambians, they've had a little swap around with their 2s and 3s. So we got Kelly Krynor up the front still. Audrey Logan comes on in the 2 shirt and Salisha Jacobs to the back. They ring the rotations here, the Zambians, but the USA, they were pretty happy with how they started, so they've kept it the same for this one. Righto, we line up now, ball goes in, it's there, being kicked around by the ponies, it's there for that lady, Audrey Logan comes straight on and makes an impact. Logan, the 2, looking for a number 1 here in Krynor, the pass will come across to Krynor. This is Kelly Krynor now forward, she travels, Krynor the number 1 and goal thrower for Zambia. She's playing plenty of goals already in this game, they're up by 2, and now she pushes the button and she heads downtown. Krynor, the line sneaks up on her, she takes the bounce, she's got Kat Liner to deal with, but she goes around the front of Kat Liner and throws goal number 8, 8-5. Okay, 8-5 it is.
Stop. Catch up. Walk in.
8-5 with umpire O'Sullivan on the commentary side. Ball in. It's there for that lady in Salisha Jacobs. She's back to the 3 shirt in this game. She put the pass forward. Didn't quite go to the spot, but she gets it back. Jacobs. She'll put the pass across to Krynor. That one didn't go to the spot either. Might just need to go and see Bomber and get the Bomber or Bennett and get the rackets adjusted there. But Krynor's got it back. This is Kelly Krynor now. She throws the dummy up over the top. She goes for goal number 9. Here come the Zambians. They're starting to find their form. Okay, we'll just have a little bit of time off briefly.
Sure.
Just, get rid of the face guard.
By the look of it there.
Okay, hold it. Yeah. I'll get him.
So we come back to the near side of the field, 9-5. They kicked a couple of quick ones here. 3 goals opening the chucker
Come in there.
in under 3 minutes.
Okay, walk it in. Come on.
So they come back in and it goes in. The ones get a racket to it there. That must be Megan Swift. Megan Swift there. Number 1 and goal shooter for US as she makes her way through the middle now. Just ducks in behind the defending shirts there. Swift met there by Celicia Jacobs deep out there in the Devil's corner. Pushes the right hand wheel. Push button pony says let's do it. Now around the face of the post. Another big check up there. This is Jacobs and Swift doing battle, looking for goal number 6 out here. Pony's just feeling a bit of the moisture in the surface there. For anyone not here, we got about 10 mil of rain, probably a bit less than that, Matt. And certainly making a mark on the field this morning as we see goal number 6 go begging by the sideline. Must hit the goal post. And it's going to be a foot race back to the ball.
So it's going to be Celicia Jacobs. Well, she won the race, but she forgot about picking the ball up. I tell you what, the girls have just got a bit fumbly here at the moment. They're hitting it around like they're playing polo, Harry.
Well, after seeing what they did in the first chucker, surprised to see that there from the lady players. And now it's a foot race to the ball. This time it's going to be picked up there. Cat Liner, the back row off. This time the pass across. Nice pass right in front. We rectify the issue there to make it goal number 7. 7-9.
Yeah, it was a really good pickup coming from Cat Liner there. She snuck it out from under the nose of her opposing player and come up with a really good near side pickup.
Wait on twos.
But if you girls
Stay
don't
back,
want to pick
twos.
it up, I will, that's for sure.
Stop next to her. Okay. You happy with that line? Right. Walk in, walk. Blue ball.
Umpire Sullivan calls him in, but he wasn't happy with the lineup. He wasn't happy with it. He's going to give it a blue ball. The number 1 from Zambia might have just jumped the gun there and
10 meters, please.
come a bit too far forward. So it'll be a blue ball. It'll be the number 1 and goal for, I reckon, in Megan Swift to take it. She puts the pass out, long pass there into a racket of her back row. That's a 2, I think, in Johnson. Been unloaded with a big bit of timber work from Cronor. What a turnover, Kelly Cronor. She wasn't happy with giving that penalty away, so she got it back, Cronor. She bounces, she traps, and she throws goal number 10. 10 goals to 7, we make it.
$10-7 the score, Matt. Chucker number 3.
Wait!
So, loads of people tuning in from around the globe. Thank you for joining us. And it's going to be picked out the back there. That's the number 3 shirt in Celicia Jacobs. She was our player of the match yesterday when Zambia played. And now the pass across to number 1 and goal shooter, Kelly Cranor. Oh, left-hand wheel. The goalpost were wide open. But good enough to get there and block it up is Cat Liner. Cranor throws the dummy. Overhand, high overhand shot. Make it goal number 11. 7-11 the score. 7-11 the score. Tail Stages, chucker number 3.
Yeah, nice goal there up over the top from Cronor. She didn't have much of an angle to work with, but she did a trigonometry, Harry, and she put it straight through.
Stop.
The hypotenuse, is it?
Threes.
Something like that, Harry,
stop.
yeah.
Threes.
A squared
Right,
plus
walk
B
in
squared
slowly,
equals
together,
something.
come
C
forward.
Ball goes in now, and it's going to be in the racket of, yes, number 3, pick up Cat Liner. Left-hand wheel. Now she says, we've just got to wait for my number 1 to get out and get prepared for the pass across the 30-yard line, but she's going to be marked up. That'll be chucker. So 4, they put 4 on there. Stronger chucker from the Zambian ladies. 11 plays 7.
Yeah, that's correct. The Zambian ladies just starting to get into their work now, and really starting to show their dominance as we go to a few highlights. There was a lovely ball from the middle lady there in Logan to Cronor, and she just makes no mistake, does she, Cronor? She's very solid in the goal throwing area. Plenty of goals from her, that chucker.
Yeah, at this level, you can't afford to miss them. If you get the opportunity in the goal scoring area, you need to come home with the goals.
Megan Swift as well. She knows where the posts are. She's thrown plenty so far this tournament. But look at that turbo. That was a big play there from Cronor. She gave away the penalty in the lineup, but she fought hard to get it back, and got it back she did to throw a nice goal.
pushing too close to the one in the line-up. Yeah, please, give him space. Remember the little walk-in, that's your time to go. Okay, but don't push it. You push it. You standing where the one should be. Okay. No sperm, okay? Brand new second hand. Okay? Yeah, no, they're new. Okay?
You see how they line up? Looks like I think I saw a glimpse there of Rahul Desai, who will come onto the field. I believe for Zambia that Andrew Hall might have come into the middle, but the ones and the threes there for Zambia will stay the same with Mikey Crono and Damien
Please,
Harris.
I've spoken to the other red two. You guys last chucker were there where the one should be. Please hang back. When we ask you to walk in, that's your slot you go into. Okay. We're just waiting a bit, guys. We're waiting for a horse. Check a horse. Checking another horse. Stand by. Not sure why we can't play, but I don't know. Yeah, I know, but we'll better listen to him. Yeah. Okay, fellas, so the twos are going to step up a notch now, eh? In the A class now, right?
So the USA, they'll line up with Braxton Hamlin, Carl Barlow stays in the middle, and Rahul Desai comes on in the three shirt. And for Zambia, as we said before, Mikey Crono, Andrew Hall and Damien Harris. That's how they'll
Where
line
the
up.
horse care, guys? No, we were told to wait. Oh, well, let us know. Okay, we're good to go.
Okay, the umpires there, we're good to go. We're about to line up here for the fourth chucker, 4 of 6, 11-7 it is. We need a big chucker from the USA
walk
here.
in slowly, together.
Let's see what difference Rahul Desai can make coming on in the three shirt. Two little men at the back there against each other. I think Damien might even have a couple of inches on Rahul Desai. That's unlikely. But anyway, it's that man, Braxton Hamlin, the goal thrower. Gets the first one out of the lineup. Pardon me, Braxton Hamlin now. He'll just make his way downtown. He's not in any hurry at the moment, Hamlin. Just working his way downtown. Now all he has to push a button on the chestnut. He goes to the line. Lovely bounce. Comes up nicely still on this beautiful field here at Chongweni. A little bit of rain overnight, but the field's still holding up very nicely as Hamlin goes out to his corner, takes a little right-hand turn, got a tussle with Harris. One of the hardest threes to get around in the world of Polocrosse, Damien Harris. Very, very strong in defence. He looks to position himself very well, but Hamlin, he gets through. He throws the goal, overhanded to throw goal number 8, 11-8.
Okay, wait there, Brax.
11-8 USA. Nice goal.
He'll call you in.
They come back now to the near side. Ball's in, whereas it's picked up number 2 shirt there. Hall tries to get a pass away to Cranor, but a whistle on maybe.
Tom.
Short break in play as the umpires
Okay, time on.
rearrange things to their liking.
I know they line them up again now. Ball in, it's there. They form a ruck over it. Harris has got it. Damien Harris, a lovely little pass around the corner to Cronor, who's running out on his own. I tell you what, he's playing a bit of polo as well, Cronor, but he picks it up over the top of goal number 12. 12 goals to 8.
Okay.
No, they reckon.
From the middle here.
In the D, I'd say. Is anyone at home not quite aware of all the rules? You've got to be outside that little 11-yard semicircle before you can throw the goal. And that time, Cronor just had a foot in it.
Interference.
We got a whistle again, so a bit of interference. You got our first call of that free throw. The Zambian players didn't give the number 3 there in Desai first call, so we're going to march all the way downtown to the 30-yard line for a number 1 ball, and that's that man Hamlin. Here they come, the USA. Got a few goals left in them, that's for sure. They're still in touch, well and truly. 11-8 it is, and he wastes no time, Hamlin, and he should have wasted a bit more time, I think, Harry.
Yeah, they're important at this level, Matt. You can't go in the goal scoring area without bringing home a goal. We've seen the USA do that twice. If they hadn't happened, it'd be all tied up.
Line up, goal!
Well, umpire Paddy O'Sullivan, he said he was in a good position there, and he reckoned that one went through, and he is the man in charge, so we'll call it a goal. 11-9.
Off the hook.
Stop!
The eagle eye of the umpires out here.
Beautiful.
Ball goes in, someone deflects it up the front. It's going to sit up there. Looks like Hall. Oh, what a pickup. He picked that one up from the wrong side of the horse. He's done well to hang on to it as well. Overhand pass. Oh, beautiful take. Mikey Cranor catches it down below the bell boots and goes away for goal 12. 12-9 the score.
Yeah, USA just can't quite make the difference here at the moment. Every time they throw one, Zambia throw one as well. They just are keeping that 3 or 4 goal lead the whole way through now. But I'll tell you what, it's been a great game. The USA are sort of one of the lower ranked teams, and it's really good to see them come here and absolutely put it to the Aussies yesterday, and they're putting it right hard to the Zambians here. Andrew Hall, no, that's Harris, couldn't handle it. Out over the sideline, we'll wait for the call of the umpire. Going to be a blue ball, I'd say.
Yeah, great bit of stick work. Welcome to Sean Gwenny, Damien Harris. He got updated there on the news. Oh, they catch him sleeping there. The flick pass back to the number 3 shirt, Rahul Desai, back to his number 1 out in front. That might be the 2, is it? That's him. That's the goal shooter. Oh, awkward bounce.
The red 2 in the box.
Bit of illegal riding. I think they're going to put him right in front. This to take him to double figures, bring it back within 2.
Play.
Stands up the irons and over the top he goes. 10 plays 12 the score. Chucker number 4.
Here they come, the
end.
USA.
Yeah, we're getting the pointy end of this one, Matt.
Here they come. They've got it back within 2. They need their girls to come out firing in this next jugger. Braxton Hamlin, he's just chipped away and thrown the goals to get them back within 2.
Stop together. Stop.
Okay.
Walking.
Line up with umpire O'Sullivan, ball in, it's off the rackets, it's there for Rahul Desai. I tell you what, he's made a difference, this man. He's come on in the 3 shirt and come up with a couple of good balls, and he drives downtown Desai. He throws the pass across to Hamlin, who was sitting out in front. No, that was the number 2 man, and the pass went across, and there was an intercept, but we have whistles blowing, and we'll wait to see the call of the umpire.
Hold time!
A little bit of time off while the umpire readjusts a bit of gear. I just didn't quite see what happened, but I think from what I can hear coming over the cans that Mikey Kreiner might have just had a foot in the area when he took that intercept.
So you'll do the coming in, eh? There's your mark. I did. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 12-10 it is. We're in the dying stages of chucker number 4 here. 4 of 6, Harry. Would, give us a prediction how this game's going to finish up.
Well, it's certainly going to be exciting stuff. 2 goals in it. I think the Zambian girls are just getting into their groove, so we could see them sort of put in a big chucker out here in chucker number 5.
Just a update on the official score. The official score is 12-9. That is the official score here on the got the call from the field. 12-9 it is. So it's still a 3-goal lead for Zambia.
Yeah, wait for me.
Got a little bit excited there.
I'm
I
happy
thought
with
the
that.
US were coming back hard, but they've still got plenty of
you
time
ready?
to
It's gonna be there, eh?
make a game of this one. That's for sure.
Just stand by.
We'll be back underway here,
Come
so
there.
it's going to be
Play. Come on.
that man in Braxton Hamlin to take it into the box. He's looking to make it 12-10. Hamlin, he'll make no mistakes this time, I reckon, Hamlin. He learned from the last one that was only just went through, so he'll put this one right through the middle. Hamlin out to the corner, drives forward, Hamlin up over the top he goes. Now it's 12-10. 12 goals to 10. Here come the USA.
Now the score's right, 12-10. Just had to do a bit extra work at the tail stage of chucker number 4 to square us up over here.
Right ball goes in.
Stay back, guys. Come back. Back,
take
back,
two
back.
on that one. We
Same
might
rules,
get time
same rules.
though. We just got to. Our clock is obviously not the official timekeeping device, but it'll be damn close as it's in the rack of the number 2 shirt there. Hall fires a one away to Cranor. Cranor off to the goal post. He fires that one in.
Well, the Zambian boys, they knew how much time they had. They knew they didn't have much, so they made a quick one of that, and that's time now. So 13-10 at the end of 4. 3 goals of difference here, Zambia and the USA.
Up for this game. I'm up for this game.
Good chucker there from the US. That last goal just hurt them a bit, I reckon. They needed to slow that one down, but they just couldn't do it. The ball movement from the Zambian crew, they got it forward and let the ball do the talking.
Yeah, if they could have left it at 12-10 for the girls to go out, would have been very handy. We just get some highlights from chucker number 4. There's that ball movement you're talking about, Matt. Easy on the horses, easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I don't reckon Mikey Cronal horses even broke a sweat yet. He just does it so easy and looks after his pony.
Some good gets out of the middle there from Andrew Hall. He had a pretty good chucker out there in the number 2 shirt, that's for sure. As we get ready to go for chucker number 5.
Okay. Any questions, girls? All happy? It's your last chucker, I think, eh? Enjoy it. These are twos. Work with me.
Rotations coming through, but I reckon the ones will stay the same. We'll have Cronor and Swift, I'd say, at the front. Out the back, I don't think they'll move Catlina from the 3 shirt in the USA. She's had such a good weekend so far.
Right, come in, blue. Walk, keep walking, come.
Here we go, we have the changes coming through. So it's going to be Megan Swift, Dory Johnson, Catlina. That's how the USA will line up.
Oh. Tempted throw.
Mary Crocker there, she had it right in front of the goalpost and it just hooked in the rack and gone straight down to the ground.
And the Zambians, they will, I reckon they'll remain unchanged. Kelly Cronor, Audrey Logan, Celicia Jacobs. So they both remain unchanged from their last chuckers.
Let's go 10.
And back out in the centre field it goes. It must be Kelly Cranor. Stretches a big bay pony out up towards the quarterway. 13-10 to score. Now running out of room there. Gonna have to take on the sideline. Oh, the tricky pony says, don't worry about a thing. Left-hand wheel out of trouble. Goalposts open up for a turnaround. End-to-end Polocrosse. Should have been 11-13.
Yeah, serious pony underneath Kelly Cronor. Goes by the name of Essence. And it has got the essence of something, that's for certain. It is a very, very nice little pony. It turns left, it turns right, it goes forward, stops, does all you'd want.
Nigel will call
she's
you in.
running out of room. 2 US defenders in the sideline were coming at her. Certainly got her out of trouble that time.
Okay, same side,
14-10, chucker number 5.
Get back. This side of me, this side of me. Sorry. 2.
Near side of the field, they get a racket to it. It's gone to USA side. Ah, she leaned out of the saddle there, but couldn't drag it in Swift. Now it's gone skyward. Out over the sideline, is it? I think so.
All right, sideline ball, so it's going to be US through there. 1 and Swift. She caught plenty as she took the free throw, but she was good enough. Right in the nice grey pony. Haven't seen this one yet this game. It was plenty of pony yesterday underneath Megan Swift. She just saved it for the big chucker, the last chucker. Swift. Oh, they tell you what, they're not even hunting in pairs. They're hunting in threes, the Zambians. She has to give the pass off now to her 1 and Johnson. It went to ground, though. The big turnover from the Zambians.
Now it's in the racket of the number 2 shirt out. There must be Audrey Logan, left-hand wheel, right in centre field. She says, now where's my number 1 and goal shooter? Kelly Cranor, the head to the around the corner pass. No, says, come and take it in yourself. Now it's Cranor with the ball in centre field. Puts the pace on the big bay horse. Come towards the quarterway. Checks up though. Great defensive work all round out here from these ladies. Now fires a bounce down this time. Regathers up towards the goal post. Overhand. Goal. Goal number 15.
Tell you what, how good is the vision here on the live stream? If you guys are watching what we're watching here on the screen, it is perfect. You can see absolutely everything. You can make you can nearly make the 30-yard calls from home. It's such a clear shot, and at this Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup, great to have everyone on board here for this. Righto, ball in, high and long at the back, a good arm from O'Sullivan. Liner, she drives for it, she picks up a great ball. I tell you what, she's had a great tournament so far, Cat Liner. Very solid out the back. Liner now, she makes her way downtown, looking to travel forward and link up with her number one in Swift. Liner, she runs into a bit of trouble from the left hand as they get it off her. It's on the ground, we may have a whistle.
The sneaky defence of the left-handers there. Not sneaky enough, maybe.
No, umpire's right on the job, done a great job at this one. And it's going to be a Swift ball going into the box. Megan Swift on the grey, takes the free throw, regathers nicely. This is Megan Swift. She turns right out in the corner. Got a tussle with Salisha Jacobs there, but Swift, she's doing the ball carrying. They just got to throw a few goals here to stay in touch. They need the quick ones, the USA. Megan Swift and Salisha Jacobs. Megan Swift taking her time. She said, I need quick goals, but they also need to go through, so I'm going to make sure of them. Up over the top she goes. Rackets go skyward, 15-11.
Okay, USA, come on, couple more of those. Let's see it. This is the one. Although it's chopped the field up a bit, Matt, it's certainly probably settled a bit of dust, so the rain not all bad last night.
No, field looks like it's still playing beautifully. They're just a little couple of slips early, but the players are playing to conditions nicely, and as the field chops up slightly, it'll only get better, I'd reckon, and it's going to be a Zambian ball from the lineup. Through their one, Krynor gives it off to the two in Logan. Logan got it on the bounce, takes a check. Now she flicks it back. Oh, it's just going to ground, but it's come back up with Krynor, and she's heading towards the post. She's got Cat Liner locked beside, but look at the work from Kelly Krynor. Goes to the goalpost for goal number 16.
She found the trump card in the deck there, Matt. She come through the middle. The ball just happened to pop right up in front of her. 16-11, chucker number 5. Been a good chucker for the Zambian ladies. Ball goes down the tunnel. Perfect line up there. Took him the whole game, but he got it how he wanted it.
There was a little bit of a crucial miss coming there from Liner. She needed that one because they needed quick goals, and she hasn't missed one all game, but just at the wrong time. I think the pony put in a bit of an awkward stride for her. She was going down for the ball and couldn't quite come up with it, so it's going to be a Zambian ball through their one.
So it's that lady, Kelly Krynor, through the middle now. Taking on a bit of USA defence, but through the middle now, ducks away to the left, fires down the bounce, regathers. She's been beaten by the bell. Chucker, chucker, chucker. End of chucker number 5. It's 16 plays 11. Well done, ladies. That might be the last we see of them.
Yeah, it was a great display of Polocrosse from those ladies. They were very tight all the way through. I think the Zambian ladies might have just got in front by about a goal a chucker each time. But the USA ladies, they were very, very strong. Great to watch. Catliner at the back and Swift at the front. They certainly did the job. It's only 5 goals the difference. It's certainly doable for the USA men if Braxton Hamlin and co get on a roll. We will go to a few highlights here in a minute. Some lovely goals from the Zambians. This Krynor, she did it so well. Look at the racket work. The little twirl, I like to see it. Krynor, over the top she goes. She's good at those overhanders. She doesn't miss Kelly Krynor. Right in that lovely pony called Essence. It's certainly one of the better ones around, I reckon. And look at that for a goal. Lays back in the saddle. Megan Swift, not to be outdone. She can certainly slot them too. These overhanders, they're very good at them. And they just nail it through. And Krynor, gee, she had a big chucker.
Huge chucker by Kelly Krynor there. And they really put the knife in there. Coming off 5 goals in front as we head in for chucker number 6.
See the Zambian super coach down there, Bruce McClarty. Obviously of South African extraction, but he's here coaching Zambia. He's one of the best and biggest known coaches around, and he's certainly doing a good job with his Zambian team. backed up by some very good players as well. And we'll see how they line up for this 6th and final chukker for the first opening game for Sunday. And out they'll come for the US. We will have Braxton Hamlin. He stays in the goal throwing shirt. Why would you change him? Rahul Desai moves up to the middle, and Houston Hutchinson comes back on at the back. And for the Zambians, they'll start with Mikey Kreinor, Andrew Hall, Damien Harris. They will stay unchanged. As we see one of the organisers of this show this week, Brent Von Benneker, on the sideline. He's put in a power of work, this man, and he's one of the main organisers at Shongweni and done a great job.
Yeah, thank you. It's a big job to take on. So well done to Brent and his team, a massive team, creating this amazing event, the Ignition Group 2024 Polocrosse World Cup.
All right, looks like we're not going to start with a lineup. There might have been a penalty carried over there, and yeah, and I reckon I spotted this on the live stream. Kelly Kreinor did just carry over when she bounced at the end of that last chukker, and the umpires were right onto it as well. So it's a Hutchison ball, the number 3. We see him in the 3-shirt. Hutchison gives it off to his number 1, Braxton Hamlin. Hamlin now takes his way downtown. He's got to throw a few here to get back to level pegging. Hamlin, he can certainly throw him if he gets the opportunity. Cops a bit from Hall. This is Hamlin now. There's plenty of traffic on the roundabout, Harry, but Hamlin gets through there with a nice little flick out for himself. Braxton Hamlin, come on the USA. We need a few goals. We need them quick. Hamlin. This man, Damien Harris, he's going to slow him down as much as possible. Look at the ponies. They're like cats on hot tin roof here. They certainly got the footwork going today, the ponies. Hamlin up over the top. Can he nail it? Of course he can. Make it 16-12. Well, here they come for the difference. Can they do it, the US? Can they bring this one back? All the Zambians need will be a couple of possessions and a couple of goals, but this is Hutchison. Can he come up with it? Of course he can. Houston Hutchison, the big man. He's the man of the moment, Hutchison. He's a big game player. Houston Hutchison, he flirted with the 30-yard line. But Hutchison, no. Do we have a whistle? I think we might. Yeah, we do. We saw it on the live stream. How good a vision have we got? We just saw that back foot of Houston Hutchison's pony just step over the line, and the umpire saw it as well. Beautiful vision here. Try not to umpire from the commentary box, but it's a bit hard when you've got such a good vision. But anyway, Damien Harris with the ball. This could nearly put the nail in the coffin if they can convert this one. Harris. He travels downtown. We haven't seen him do too much ball carrying. It usually goes to Kreinor. But Harris now, this time he gives it off to Kreinor. Mikey Kreinor, he works his way down forward. This is Mikey Kreinor. As I said, this one could make it very, very hard. And he's going to use all his experience here, Harry.
Mikey Kreinor, plenty of experience under the helmet of him as he fires down his bounce for goal number 17. 17-12. Great goal there to Kreinor.
Just have a little bit of time off while we adjust some gear on a pony there. It'll be a tough gig to do it, but the USA is certainly capable. There's just enough time. You see that clock kicking down, but we do have a bit of time off at the moment. As we go back to this penalty there before, we might see the footwork over the line if it comes up on the screen. Here we go. You'll see this in a minute as Houston Hutchison, but that was a bit after the penalty. Good to see the crowd building here at Shongweni. Crowd is building nicely. It's just about to tick over to 10 o'clock here in South Africa. And a beautiful day, Harry.
Yeah, if this cloud burns off, Matt, we'll certainly be in for a cracking day. Nice still, no wind around. Probably 18 degrees, 20 degrees out there soon to be. And best of all, not a speck of dust after the rain last night. So Beautiful day ahead of us here on the Sunday, day number 2, the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup.
Anyone who doesn't know, Harry's second job is as a weatherman. He's right onto it. I reckon he's got it spot on.
Low-level cumulus cloud out here at the moment.
Yeah, I would have gone with cumulonimbus, but I'll take your word for it, Harry. You're a bit more educated in this sort of things than I am.
Yeah, well, maybe not this morning. Still adjusting the time change, I think.
That's it, Harry. Yep, for sure. It's the weather's different on this side of the world. Not quite what we're used to, but it's been beautiful weather. Middle of winter, but the temperatures have been just about perfect. A little bit of rain, as we said, just settled the dust last night.
So it looks like we're ready to get back underway. And not sure what happened there. I couldn't work it out, but the umpires say we're going to put the ball in up the front. It's going to be picked out. That's the number 1 shirt in Hamlin. He's surrounded by Zambians there. One was coming either side of him. He thought it best to offload. The plans worked well for him now. It's in the rack of Rahul Desai as he drives forward now. And he's going to get a pass into his number 1, who's a long way out in front. Beautiful pass across in centre field. Now he fires down the bounce. That's Hamlin, marked up by Harris. Harris says, we're going to take the fight to you out in the corner. But Hamlin doing the better. Around the front he goes. Goal number 13. Come on, USA. 13 plays 17.
Well, you can see the supporters of the back line. They're starting to believe. Have they got enough time? I said, ignore the clock on the screen. We'll have a little bit more time than that. We had some time off before, but we go back to the lineup. 17-13 it is. 17-13 for the difference. Ball in, lovely throw in there for the threes. Oh, Desai had a look at it. He needed that one, but Krynor, he said, you leave it, I'll get it. Mikey Krynor drives hard, copping plenty from Hutchison. I think there might have just been one or too many people there in the area, Harry.
Too many, and too many rackets flying. Mikey Krynor.
Up over the top he goes, and that will just about do it for the Zambians. They should move forward now in this draw, but a great game it's been so far. We're not finished yet, but that'll just about be enough, I think, for the Zambians. But USA, can they throw a few consolation ones here? Hamlin loves the goal area, but Krynor, I reckon that's his first snap for the game, but he got it taken straight off him. But Krynor, he's good enough. Bounces, traps. Look out for Hutchison, throwing plenty of timber. Peaks go flying. Doesn't seem to faze him, does it, Harry?
No, but he might have. Braxton Hamlin's done a great job there in shutting Mikey down at the front of the lineup. He got about 10 out of the lineup yesterday. So, but that looks like time, Matt, is it? No?
No, I think they just. Hutchison just said, I'm sorry, Mikey, I didn't mean to hit you. It didn't look like it hurt him at all. As I said, any hits to the head, well, the rackets, they usually result in a free goal to the player that got hit.
What if you hit yourself in the head, Matt?
Hit yourself in the head, you're an idiot.
So 18, 13, chucker number 6 it is. And up next, of course, we have Australia to take on the UK. So a great game that'll be. Pretty sure that's right. No, sorry. Yeah.
New Zealand and Zimbabwe up next, it will be. New Zealand and Zimbabwe, that'll be the 11 o'clock game. That'll be a cracker, Harry. I tell you what, New Zealand, they just got home over the line against Ireland yesterday. Very good display from the Irish, and the Zimbabweans, well, they had a tough gig straight up playing South Africa, but they certainly put it to them all the way, and I reckon that'll be one of the games of the day out here next.
Yeah, it'll be good to get over there, and I believe we'll be in the tower over there, Matt, for the live commentary. So 2 commentary teams here at this event. Of course, for those of you at home, we're sat away in an air-conditioned soundproof booth with a monitor and a beautiful big window out onto the pastures here at Shongweni. And then we also have our Ignition Group commentary tower out on the main field, as you can see in the live feed. So everything happening to make this event what it is. There's our Ignition Group commentary tower, Matt. Looks the part.
Up there we'll see Gwyn, the man Gwyn. He's one of the main organisers here of the commentary. He's the sound man, Gwyn Vilhone. I hope he's got his last name right. And beside him is that man, Cody Campbell.
Doesn't look to be too busy there, Cody, does he?
No, he never looks too stressed, Cody Campbell. He might be just thinking a couple of memes to put up on the Polocrosse Bible, I think.
Okay, so straight back into it. Tail stage is a chucker number 6. Where is it? It's in the racket of Cranor, is it? Yeah, he says, you don't worry about that. I can still catch him even after having me peak taken clean off the helmet. Cranor fires it down, regathers. Ah, the Panther.
Well, how about that, Harry? He might have been watching Jimmy Grills at Chinchilla. He might have seen him on the live stream. He threw a couple of them, Jimmy.
Yeah, certainly a nice little finish to the potentially the game there.
Cranor just showing his skills off here. He might want a man of the match. He might have his eye on that one. Mikey Cranor will they'll come to you after this. Both the two players of the match, the male and female players of the match, they will be brought to you from the main field. And Cranor said, I'm going to lock this one up. I'm going to pick the ball up again. I'm going to cop plenty from Hutchison, but I'm too good for him. Takes the bounce, does he? It's on the ground. Mikey Cranor picks it back up. Look at the racket work, the strong arm of Mikey Cranor. He throws a little one underneath Hutchison, and he'll throw goal number 21.
Yeah, they're really taking them to the sword now in the tail stages of this game. Just took a bit of time to find their groove.
They're looking strong, Zambia. They will be a force to be reckoned with for this competition, that's for sure. They last time the World Cup was in South Africa, Zambia played South Africa in the final. It was a bit of a turn-up. They sort of came from nowhere, the Zambians. The rest of the world weren't quite aware of what they had up their sleeve, and they had plenty up their sleeve. And here we go. We got an Andrew Hall ball. He went to throw the little backhanded flick, but I think it went to ground. As I said, Zambia will be looking to go one better from the last time the World Cup was in South Africa. But that'll be time, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do us at the end of that one. Zambia running out winners, 21 goals to 13. But it was a great game of polocrosse. They just snuck away a little bit at the end there, the Zambians. USA put it to them all the way through.
Yeah, and then, of course, we shortly will bring you the players of the match. The lady player and male player.
As we see the players shake hands, and with the umpires there, that's umpire Paddy O'Sullivan still on his horse. He's from South Africa, and on foot there is Nigel Watson from New Zealand. They did a great job of that game. Good to see the respect from the players, just thanking the umpires for the game. We go to some highlights, and Hamlin, I'd like to get a count of how many goals he threw. He put plenty through. There's that man Hutchison. He played in the rest of the world team that came to Australia there a couple of years ago, Houston. I had the pleasure of playing with him. I got the call up at the Albury Carnival to fill in for Damien Harris. And had played with Houston Hutchison there, and it was a great bit of fun, very nice man. So also a couple of these players out here played in that rest of the world side. As we said, Damien Harris, the 3 for Zambia, he was there as well. Look at that goal. That's pretty to watch that. I could watch that all day long.
Yeah, nice one there by Cranor. And Mikey and Kelly throwing that many goals have to be contenders for our players of the match.
As they start to set things up. And look at the crowd on the sidelines. It's built quickly here. Great to see everyone getting out here on a beautiful Sunday.
Field playing beautifully as well, Matt. And we look out the window here of our soundproof booth, and that's where it all happens next weekend, the finals.
That's it. So anyone not aware, we're using this field here for the first weekend, and then we'll switch out to the main field. It's just outside our window here, and that'll be where the finals will all come to you. It's a beautiful looking field.
Quite a journey.
Only 9 games to play on that field next weekend.
You don't anticipate the sort of the pressure to provide the horses.
We'll just hand over to the podium for the players of the match.
And how difficult it is to find them. And when you get them, then you've got to hand them over to someone that you don't know. It's quite nerve-wracking, but from what I've seen, there's been some phenomenal riders some fantastic horsemanship, and yeah, we're very proud of everyone that's routing our horses. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, Seb, without people like you providing horses and funding for things like this, that doesn't happen. We are joined here by Braxton Hamlin, the man of the match for the men's side. Brax, we've watched you grow in South Africa. You've joined us for a few high goals. You've played in a few World Cups, and you're no longer the lone gun on the team. So what do you have to say for the weekend and how it's going for the American team so far?
I'd like to give a big thank you to the horse owners. Every horse we have in our pool is being used. We love each and every one. I rode Texas and King today, and they were just unreal. Just got me to the ball, got me to the goal every time I went down the field. And a big thank you to the grooms for all the help, and Shies and Megan, our horse coordinators, and Nikki. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
All right, and the ladies player of the match, Kelly Cranell. I'll tell you what, Kelly Cranell's no stranger to the big scene here at the World Cup. She's played in a few, won the best lady in the world a few years back, and it looks like she's not slowing down anytime soon. Well done, Carl.
Thanks so much. Firstly, thank you to my teammates. Without them, I wouldn't have the ball. So honestly, thank you guys. Secondly, the horses are out of this world. Once again, thank you to the grooms and management and everybody else involved, and our families. They're the ones that sacrifice. Thanks so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. And Seb, as always, thanks for all your support for South African Polocrosse.